Grand Rising YouTube, Grand Rising. Good evening, good day, depending on where you are. I'm back in again. This is a part 2 to the reading I did on the 6th of the 6th, 2022. It's the 666 portal. So I done a reading. It was a kind of weird, funny, relieving, liberating kind of an energy. Not a darkness energy, but a heavy energy kind of a reading, you know. But coming out of that reading, as I do, I tap into the energy of the reading further, and I kind of knew that this was going to happen. It was a kind of a deep energy that was needing to go into. Is the reason why I drew for "Ma was never a child but always a soul debt." I'm going to read. I started writing at 8:22. I went into like an automatic writing. I felt really drained energy. Looking back at the cards, I see two energies, one leading to the next, cause and effect. Don't allow the traumas of the past, of those that should have been trusted, those who should have provided and protected and nurtured. Do better. Set your sights higher than the unhealed generation prior to us, to you, the sins of our forefathers. More so, mother and energy coming through. Feminine energy is needing to be healed. Mother medicine is the card that came through, ancestor card. High energies of emotions, feminine energy, hostilities, the moon is illuminated in this card. The moon is feminine energy, emotions. Hand in the air, compelled. Going back to another reading I did, this mothering energy feels compelled to speak of hidden truths that took place in the past. I felt a heaviness, not a darkness, a feeling of overcoming, free, liberated, as I explained. Putting the work into healing, the snatching of sacred possessions, snatching of sacred souls. If you don't tell, I will, I heard. I kept on hearing as I was writing. Injured, mind, body and soul. Inward healing from the inside out. Sink or swim. Too much to live for. Fighting through ill acts and ill intentions. Never sleep on an argument. Grandfather energy, and it's written in purple. Communication, something's needing to be let go of. Carrying past energy over in current situations. Sorry, I'm going to start here again. So it says, never sleep on an argument in reverse. Communication, something's needing to be let go of. Carrying past energy over into current situations, mixing the two. Poor traces through lack of self-knowledge, the power of. When you know better, do better. Step into your power, follow the sound of your soul, which is the card that came through. Leading you to the inner truth, past life revelations, relevance, to the current healing power you hold within your psyche, your mind's eye, your inner intelligence of self, the whys, the whos. Pay attention to your dreams. They will show you when. Could feel like nightmares to discover. That's the card that came through, nightmares. To discover the truth, the harsh truth, needing to be revealed. You hold the key. You hold the key. Yourself to set yourself free. Don't allow this to block your creativity, your destiny. With intelligence, you have the ability to write something. And as I was writing this, I was looking at the books on this and the candles. It's that kind of meditation, writing your thoughts, journaling, releasing kind of energy, journals. You have the ability to write, some way, shape or form, to share and to bring healing from your perception to those who may resonate and find strength within your story. Warrioress card came through. You fought many silent battles and you will be rewarded. Your fight was not unnoticed by your ancestors. Your pain, in a strange way, is turning into your abundance, gift of insight. Bring peace into your life, current. Move away from the anxiety of the past and fear of your future, and have faith in your Most High, your path, your destiny, and your inner receive messages of the who of you. Let no one discourage you. It's okay to take off the mask that was used to hide your beauty and true authentic self. And then I remembered, as I was closing out what I was writing, I remembered a dream that I had, going back to another reading that I had put up, and it was in regards to, I might find it and attach it if I remember, but I will say briefly, I had a dream at the age of 6, and everybody was standing on, and I noticed these stairs in the background here, on a spiral stairs as I was walking up, fearlessly. I wasn't scared of those who was behind masks, literally, that looked like these, but I knew who each person was behind each mask. They were very, very well known to me. I wasn't scared within the nightmare, which should have been a nightmare. I was more scared of when I jumped out of my sleep and I screamed out and I said, "Mom!" 6 years old I was. My mum was at the bottom of the bed praying. She jumped up, to make sure I was okay and everything. I then explained the dream to her. That was that. Life went on, and I kind of saw throughout my life reference to the dream. Okay, so again, I was around 37, 38, and I had this dream again. But the difference between the dream I had at this age and that age was, now there was an oval table, people, places and things and rings, and a massive oval table with a load of people sitting on it. Now it was the same scenery and environment as this dream, extended. It didn't make sense to me, those who was in the dream sitting at that table in some kind of celebrational energy, giggling like goblin giggling, It wasn't, that was a heavy dark energy. Moving past that, going back to my season 9, going back to the season of Pisces last year, 12 Dancing Princesses. I usually have the 2 cards on my station, but of recently I've taken them down. And it's the ballerina shoes in the background for me that brought me back to that time. There's an energy of fighting many silent battles here. And I got to the numerology, and it says, beginning of the read starts with red, or with the red chakras, which is your sacral and this possession card that came through, and again pleasure. Then it moves up to your throat chakra, 5th chakra. This is the 5, the freedom, but it's not a whole number. It's card number 23 that has to be put together to make a whole. It's only adding up right now to the 2 and the 3, which is some kind of entrapment, inner conflict is what I want to say. Some kind of change is needing to happen, some kind of forward movement, sink or swim energy, either hide or fight. Regards to your own inner truth, your own inner knowing, that direction that your soul's pulling you towards. Then the chakra energy moves forward, which is a good sign. It's a good omen, because there's forward movement within your healing. You're doing the work that's needing to be done in order to getting this insight into the who of you, So as I was adding up the numbers, I got to the number 11. 5 and 6 equals 11. This is card number 11. Take your mask off. Dance and connect with your ancestors. Connect with the core, your soul, and shatter their illusions. Shatter their illusions. It's time now for somebody to speak their truth in regards to how this may resonate. Being drawn to this card that came through, and it says, who lasts best. So that was just kind of like the intro. So the cards I actually wanted to pull is the activation cards in regards to the energy of this reading. And again, I just felt heart chakra activation. I was going to say there's no heart chakra here. And what I'm actually hearing just a second ago was there's no forgiveness here. Tell me more, what's the activation in regards to the energy of this foundation healing? For those who may be resonating at this time. Sacral chakra wants to show, and it's in the reverse. I'm picking up the energy of everything happens for a reason. Every cloud has a silver lining, is the kind of energy, because through whatever took place within this energy of the sacral chakra that came through in part 1, in regards to possessions and pleasure, and which is around some nightmares that somebody's having. Somebody's chakras are unbalanced in regards to whatever this situation was. Turn into, I'm reading the card, it says, turn into divination spiritually to discover events of life. You know, someone's seeking answers in regards to this energy. Romantic love. Focus on inspired motivations, education, moving past the past. Cosmic flower, that's that growth energy. That's that once you plant the seed, you have that patience and you allow that seed to grow. But it's in a kind of obstacle energy is what I'm noticing here. Something or somebody wasn't allowed to be a free spirit. Strict upbringing came up in part 1. And is this card number 18? So for me, it's like that age, you know, that when you're a dependent from 0 to 18, there's an energy of, I'm hearing capture. Somebody's wings felt like they were clipped. Somebody felt like they were silenced from speaking some form of truth. Empowerment's in the reverse. You know, it's that intentional kind of an energy, intentionally trying to bring hostilities around a child, because we're talking about the foundation, that energy of having to break the tree whilst it's young, curb that tree, that child as you want that child to be, condition that child in the way that you want it to be, you know. But in what kind of way in regards to the energy of this reading? Somebody felt like they needed to either sink or swim. Bottom of the deck is earth. That's that earth angel energy is what I'm picking up on. That energy of healing, bringing that healing to earth, to Mother Earth. Feminine healing is needed. I'm seeing here strongly, came through in part 1. Tell me more about this energy of hostilities. Never sleep on an argument. It says ancestral protection, presence, birds, numerology, feathers. There's something that you may be seeing around you. And again, like I said from the beginning of this reading, never sleep on an argument. Grandfather energy, ancestral energy for me. And like I said, this is now going into the second part of the energy that I was tapping into towards the ending of part 1, where these cards came through. I feel like this is in regards to somebody carrying through some kind of past trauma into a current situation, mixing the two. You know, I'm hearing projection, reflection. It's that kind of an energy on you take out your I'm hearing your bad day, for an example, on those who's closest to you. Ancestors are saying right now, apologize. Never sleep on an argument. Understand you're protected throughout all of this hostility. Let's see, let's get. Tell me why is this energy of hostility here in regards to the energy of this reading. Those who may be resonating. No smoke without fire. If it not gossa, it nearly gossa. Cards that want to come out. It says, what's one more enemy? What's one more enemy to a man, woman like me? It says, go and save up your energy. You're going to need every bit if you're going to fight me. Someone's asking, what's the rage? What's the rage? I swear to God, me nah know you. I swear to God, me nah know you. So why am me? It says, if them did I feed you, then with a withhold food left your maga. What's one more enemy? One more enemy to a man like me. Go and save up your energy. You are gonna need every bit if you go and fight me. The remaining 12 tribes, that's the energy that I was picking up on when I said about the snatching of the souls, you know, the breaking the energy of the innocence, robbing a child from any form of normality. Sorry. The other card that come out, it says, do na make na girl take you for no elf. Tell her say that mommy say, see the shelf. Never sleep on an argument. Things may have been said out of proportion. It says, this is not a lesson for you, but for me. It's coming like the Most High is drawing me back to 03. A time of growth. This could have, somebody may be drawn back to a time of, again, between 0 and 18. Another number wants to come through. 39, romantic love. This is not a lesson for you, but for me. It's coming like the Most I try me back at 03. Look for the signs, look for the trickery. Hickory dickory, only time could I tell. What I feel the lessons you learned, and I did well. If you not learn no, then you are go to hell. Hickory dickory, only time could I tell. What's the blockage? For those who may be resonating in regards to the energy. Seeking the love of a feminine, masculine energy, root chakra work. That's that healing energy that I spoke of, that come through in part 1. There's a blockage here. Strongly within the feminine energy. Within. And it's in the reverse, and I'm going back to another reading. It says same-sex relationship, but I'm picking up an energy of an alpha female. That's that. I feel like there's like a lack of nurturing. I'm picking up a high masculine energy, no balance. You know, the scales weren't balanced. Lack of nurturing. Tell me more about this energy. What's needed from this energy within this blockage for those who may be resonating with the energy of this reading. Again, it says it's just part of a song. And it says, this one me say you not understand. Me yesterday man him have a woman. So it's like someone's settling here. Someone feels like they're needing, like they're sinking within a situation and needing to face some kind of inner truth in regards to the situation that you may currently be attached to. Cause and effect is what I'm hearing right now. Cause and effect. There's some kind of energy around this sacral energy in regards to this situation. Some kind of attention is needed here. Tell me more about this. Follow the guidance of your soul. It says, may the real snatch 12 step forward. That's that soul's energy. The remaining 12 is the card that just came through. The remaining 12 tribes. So there's definitely some kind of connection that's going on here, but there's some kind of blockage within your communication. Tell me more about this energy. Why is this energy here? What's needing to be brought to the light in regards to the situation? In the truth, attacks from left to right, but they can't attack. They can't touch your soul, your core, your nature. You know. But I feel like there's been situations that's been sent towards you that's kind of thrown you a bit, you know, in some way, shape or form. But there's some kind of truth that you're needing to face in regards to that situation. Inner truth is here, and needing to follow your inner instincts, as also is the card that came through. It's either you sink or swim right now, and I'm going back to my seasons 5. It's all about the healing of the little matchstick girl. Let's see, why is there sacral chakra here in the reverse? I feel like there's something that you intuitively may know already. Card just fallen. And it says, here comes Al Capone. There's a reading I did, I believe it was on my previous channel, Empress Earth Wisdom 1111. And it actually said, based off of I channeled the song Fuji's Lauryn Hill. Here comes Al Capone, that part of the song, I can't remember it right now. And it was also attached to a reading that said to burn that bridge. So there's a cord, a bridge that's needing to be cut here. Burn that bridge. This is an energy that's come to attack you from left to right, but they can't touch your center, you understand? But there's a need to be very mindful and listen to your inner self, your higher self. Follow your soul's guidance right now. The guidance of your ancestors. Your ancestors are trying to communicate with you right now. Candle just went out on my left here. This one's still burning. Grandfather energy, protection. Especially when you look up the energy of this energy of Al Capone. What's the warning here? Can't make it out. 222. It says, a reminder of the power of love and kindness. I need to find a balance in your life. I need to slow down and find time for self. And it's in the reverse, or in a kind of a way, but I kind of understand that intuitively. I understand how my cards are falling. And there's some kind of ill intention, negativity that's been sent towards you, and it's attached to the energies that I'm hearing magnetized, let's say, from since the foundation, because of cause and effect. If you understand, so then we get into the energy of repeated cycles because of the healing work that's needing to be done, that's been neglected. I didn't even see the card that flew out. I guess when something is meant to be seen, it will be seen. But I can't see the card that just turned over, and I'm sure one just flew out. Again, one night stand, revenge sex, unexpected emotions. Again, it's falling over into the energy of that cosmic flower. Something or someone is being sent to dim your light, is an energy that I'm picking up on, but it's an energy to kill the flower, your growth. You understand, your awakening right now, your inner standing of self, your self-evaluation. There's an energy here to try and keep you stagnant, to try and keep you in the energy of self-conflict, conflict with self and others, so that you're distracted from this abundance energy that's coming towards you. Tell me, what's this abundance that's coming towards those who's resonating? What's the abundance here? Again, it's in the reverse, and it says, hickory dickory, only time could I tell what I feel the lessons you learned down all the well. If you don't learn now, then you will go to hell. Hickory dickory, only time could I tell. And it's falling underneath the energy of same-sex relationship in the reverse. Both of them are in the reverse. I feel a slight positivity here, even though it's surrounded by a lot of heaviness. But again, it's that silver light line around the cloud, you know. There's a blessing to be had here. It's like someone's being so much within in a masculine energy. Alpha female is the energy I'm kind of picking up here. Lack of feminine love, support is the kind of energy I'm picking up on. That nurturing energy, cause and effect. The card underneath here, it says focused and inspired, motivations, education, moving past the past. It's like someone's learned from the bottom of the row. Someone's not willing to go back into that energy of feeling like that hell on earth kind of an energy. There's a need now to move past it. Move past some kind of energy of a rage. Somebody may not know the full story to a situation, but really and truly, is there any need to hang on to something that you can't change anyway? What's happened has happened, you know, in the past, regardless of what this may be. You may never know the full 100. Intuitively is what you're going to have to run with. You understand, is what you have to go with, because that's your truth. That's your truth. The truth in the situation may never be told. But that's it. Some people's only going to know your name and never your story. There's a need to let go of the rage. A need to bring love into this situation and to forgive those who ever tried to compress you, you know, keep you stagnant, keep you still. Who would ever try to rob and steal and try to kill, steal from you, you know. Kill, steal and destroy. Couldn't even get the words out because you're protected. As I was just drawn to this ancestral protection, the presence of your ancestors are around you. You may see them in the form of birds, feathers, you know, however that may resonate for you. Reminders. I'm kind of trapped in a trance here. Let's see what some tarot is saying right now in regards to this energy of the hostilities. For those who may be resonating, I will go into what's coming towards. There's this, again, that's that. I'm hearing tug of war. This is the Ace of Cups that's just came through, and it's directly falling over the empowerment card, that one night stand. This is not a lesson for you, but for me. It's coming like the most I've drawn me back a old tree. Hickory dickory, only time could I tell. There's some kind of what something could have been new, could have been, I'm hearing coulda, woulda, shoulda, you know? Some light is being brought onto this situation. What once was in the dark is now coming to the light. In regards to this Ace of Cups. Tell me more in regards to this energy. Why is this Ace of Cups here? We've got two cards. The Empress wants to come through over on the far side. That's a mothering energy. Sorry, this is not the Empress. This is the Queen of Wands. So that's a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. Wants to fall over next to the sacral chakra energy. Over the energy of possession. What's this card? That's the Four of Cups. Right now, this heard offering. Missed opportunities. Tell me more about this Four of Cups, sorry. There's the hostilities, there's the Five of Swords, which is attached to this Four of Cups. There's some kind of sneaky energy, winning at all costs, some kind of deception I feel is attached to. Somebody went to many levels to create missed opportunities for you. Within you, I'm hearing also. I'm hearing the energy of Pisca, that near